How's it going, everyone? Today's topic is K1 Communion Master Law Sector, dealing with champions of Barrier and Overload with the threat of Solar. To find this Law Sector, you're going to go to your map on the moon, set your waypoint, make your way all the way over. To run on normal, you're going to go over here, go through this hallway, go down the staircase, run back to the flag once you complete it on normal. You can then run on Legend or Master. Legend has less champions, Master has more champions. You run exotic Law Sectors for those exotic pieces. I know you want them all. So run those, get the mastery of this with these guides, I hope, as I do have plenty of on my channel. To run it on Master, get a higher increase of chance of getting those exotic pieces. And let's see what our build consists of. So, Thunder Crash, a Rally Barricade, any barricade you like, any movement you like. I would recommend, highly recommend Thunderclap for this run, for this build with our exotic piece here, which I'll go over. Pulse Grenade, as it does the most amount of damage. You can use any other grenade you like. I just like using Pulse Grenade because it does a max amount of damage. The Touch of Thunder would give Sonic Traces. You can use Spark of Beacons here if you'd like to have another extra blind. You can also switch it for Amplitude, whatever you want to do, but the trace, if you're using a Trace Rifle that is Arc or any other special weapon that is Arc, it'll blind when it does kills, so more blinds takes higher unstoppables for you. The Spark of Shock will do Jolts for you, which will give you Ionic Traces, and allow you to take care of Overload champions. Spark of Resist will give you 25% damage reduction when you're surrounded by mobs. We'll be using Wishender with anti-barrier, Trace Rifle for anti-overload, your grenades will do a lot of it for you also, and then Rocket Launcher for big damage when we need it. 100 Resilience for keeping our class ability up and giving that damage reduction. Grenade uptime as we don't need it for our exotic piece here, as it'll recharge for us as long as we get kills. Everything else I throw in Recovery or Intellect, up to your preference. So for our exotic piece, kills with arc melees trigger health regen and restore melee energy. So this will keep us healthy as long as we're meleeing red bars. So use this, don't use it for the heavy champions. Use it for the minor champions, right? The red bar ones. That way, if you kill them, you get a health regen, and it gives it a full punch back. So technically, if you get a lot of red bars, you can just spam Thunderclap and just just killing everyone. Just spam the button, it'll just punch, and it'll be awesome. So give it a go. Let me know how you like it. Melee kickstart's pretty helpful here. If you don't get a kill with it, it'll give you your charges back. So that's pretty nice. You can also switch it out for Focusing Strike or Impact Induction, whatever you like. You can switch these down to weapon surges if you get rid of the melee kickstarts, but that's up to you. For our arc resist here, I would make sure you switch these to 2 solars, and maybe 1 void or 1 arc. Arc there's a huge, you take a lot of damage from a distance here, so make sure with those arc resist, arc is from a distance. If you're having issues with the servitors, you can use void, but I would say probably 1 arc, 2 solar would be a good spot, or 1 void, 2 solar, take your pick. Everything else down here is get our abilities back as fast as we can. Make sure you switch your build from, if you're using a previous build, which I have other strand builds on my channel. Check those out. We're switching this all to arc. Anything that's arc related, make sure you switch it. And then make sure also that if you're using any of these champions, that they are set up or activated if you're going to use them for those champions. So let's go and get this done. Should be a quick run, shouldn't be that bad. I appreciate all the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below if you want to see any different videos, and let's get this run done. Should be pretty quick and pretty smooth. Alright, here we go. Just use this Wishender for the best uses we can. We're going to use our grenade to take out any overloads we need. Hello, Mr. Overload. Punch as we need to. Should be able to just absolutely nuke this guy down here. Awesome. Now we're just going to use our Wishender to do most of the red bar for us. We want that, we want to make sure we're getting our melee back as fast as possible, as that'll be our big damage source for us. So, grenades, Ionic Traces for us. And then now we want to just make sure we're punching as we need to. Use our heavy in a second. Perfect. 1 shot. Actually, not going to use a second shot because I should be able to just use a execute here and be done. Perfect. Take out all the shanks here. You can use your trace rifle, you can use your primary, whatever you'd like. If you need orbs, definitely use those. We're just going to stun this overload. Use our shield as we need to. And then we'll just take out all these mobs really easily. Ah. But you didn't know you could shoot the grenades, did you? Haha. overload took off, didn't he? He was like, I'm not dealing with this at all. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna come over here, punch these guys dead, give us our melee back. Grenade this guy down. We're gonna rock it twice. Oops. What is happening? You guys see that? That was the weirdest thing. That was so weird. My guy was just like, I'm gonna stand here. Right. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the barrier champions. What we're gonna do is, like you said, what we're gonna do. Do some damage to the barrier. Then we're gonna super them, kill everything else around it. Should be in a good spot to execute. I'd say probably shield. And then just take off anything that's gonna do a lot of damage. Punch anything you need down. And punch all we need to from these red bars. Right, that gives us recovery with knockout. That's what we like. So, oh, I missed that one. That was awkward. Now what we're gonna do is go find the barrier champion that's over here on the bottom. Right, take on any of these that are outside the reach of the barrier, as it can give you a lot of damage. So, ooh, top vandals, sweet. Arc resist will help with that. And then just take out all these mobs here. So now what we want to do is find this. There you go. You do this little sad face. Boom. Now we're done. One shot. I'm not going to do two shot. We should be able to finish it with two shots here. I'll save my ammo as I need to. There should be one dude, I think, shooting me from one of these sides. Nope. Okay. We'll grab some orbs, make our way through. Don't need to stop for any of these. So I'm going to melee these two in the middle. Boom. Free ammo, I'll take it, thank you. Stun one here, I think I can stun them both. Oh man, this guy got through, not what I wanted, but it's okay. One rocket should do the trick for me here. And then finisher. I'm gonna reload, and then I'm just gonna melee these guys all down if I need to. I can go over here and just punch whatever I need to. See if I can do this. Line all the way through. Oh, that was sick. Nice. So now we have knockout all day if we need to. Just punch everything. Just take it all out. Just want to find the overload. It should be left. He's always to the left here. Class ability as we need to for melee charges. Just use our trace rifle. We don't want him healing. Right, we just need them in execution zone. Take out that, and then we're just gonna finish. Now we're good. We have one more overload to deal with, and then two barriers. Overload spawning on the far side. You won't be able to spawn boss until you do the overload, so just whenever you're ready, take it out. Just sitting that grenade over there, so we're not really worried about it. Jumping, shooting. Okay, so reload your trace rifle. Take care of any shanks you need. Want to shoot a rocket over there, but I want to stun the overload first. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. Just take out any of these shanks. They have a delayed shot, so it's not that big of a deal. Take this out real fast. Okay, so we're just gonna stun him. One rocket, two rocket, and should be able to just wish ender, or actually I need a trace rifle so he doesn't heal. There we are. Not the smoothest of runs, but it's still okay. Everything's gonna go red, and that means we need to be prepared for the boss. You can use Wish Ender the whole boss health if you want. You can rocket it down. Oh, I thought I had ammo. It's okay. Don't. Everything should fall over real quick. Just be very careful of over damaging boss, as he will sometimes come at you if you don't want him to. So what we're gonna do now is find the barrier. Should be a nightmare. There's the nightmare. The shanks will do surprisingly a lot of damage, so be aware. They are not fun to deal with. There we are. And now we need to find the... Oh, come on, Vandal. I'd like to be able to, yep. Okay, I'm just gonna super this guy down here. What? What? What happened? What happened? No, I didn't hit my shield. Okay, well I can't, this guy's immune, I can't do anything to him. That was so strange. But I hit a fence. There we are, just okay, barrier, one barrier down. Now we can go over here, kill any of these mobs we need to with melees, as I want to make sure I am amplified. Thank you, got my recovery. Now I need to focus boss, so let's get the nightmare taken care of. Let's reload this, do some damage to boss, move him around the room. Right, we want him in a good spot. I almost blew myself up there. Be very careful of the edge. There we go, now we're just gonna do some damage. Punch everything out. Shinder's just doing it. Multiple nightmares, grenade spam if you can. If you don't have grenade, you can always melee spam. As long as you're killing targets, you'll be at a good spot. Ooh, nice drop we got there. Keep dodging, bob and leave. It seems annoying, but it actually helps out a lot. So now we want to do is we want to just melee any of the red bars we see. We don't let them getting to the barrier champion. I can ult boss here, but if he got immune from the barrier, it'd put me in a really bad situation. So what I'm gonna try to do instead is take the barrier out. So if you use that, I'm gonna go down here, get kind of close so I don't mess it up again. Use a finisher as I need to, if I need to, and then now we're in a good spot. So I would make sure that you're punching all the red bars for amplified. Find the boss, don't go too close as you don't want to get in a bad spot. Use the wall there as an advantage to dodge abilities. We have double solar resist, so we're not really worried about the overload damage or boss damage. So now we just gotta find the boss, shoot him in the face, and now we're all good. All the champions are dead. All we gotta watch out for is any of these exploding shanks. You could throw one grenade over here and not deal with them. I would make sure that you take care of the last nightmare shank as you need to. And then now you should get all lights being on, means you can collect your loot and we'll move on. Nice exotic Ingram there. Make sure as you're going through the end of the season, and we have a few more weeks of course, to use those Ingrams to get some pieces of gear, whatever you need to, stockpile, get ready for the next season, ready to go. So 9 minutes, 16 seconds, not the fastest of runs, but a pretty smooth run. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment below, let me know if you want to see any subclass builds, exotic weapon builds, you're excited for the next season. Let me know how I'm doing. And as always, hope you have a fantastic day.